time. We got 0 people in here. What's good, Dixon? Let's see. Nah. Keep it like this. What's good? AU, Edka, Mr. Bloxy, Charles, Adon. Did I say that right? Adon, I think. Solar, Polaroid, what's good? Clips, True Baller, Curious, Sarav, did I say that right? Smoker X was good. Francisco, Chosen One. What's good, Kendrick? Yo, Kendrick, what's your streaming schedule now? I've been meaning to ask you that because I went on Twitch and I saw that you streamed a couple of times, but I missed them. I've been wanting to tune into one of your streams lately. How's life going, bro? Life is going really good. We're just in the car right now. I was doing some writing, working on my book, and just decided to go ahead and go live, man. The lighting is kind of fire. Skin is glowing today, so you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and answer some questions. Jordan Green is my dad. Yo, what's good, man? Japheth was good. Yo, the wave spinning. Kendrick, I'm just trying to get like you, bro, honestly. I'm just trying to be like Kendrick Brown, Awaken PSD. What do you think of Hamza? I don't know if I said his name right. I haven't watched that many of his videos, but the ones that I have watched were good. Like, he's a good content creator. Like, anybody who's blowing up like that is a good content creator. Like, they clearly know something. So shout out to him, man. He seems like a dope guy, for real. Do you look clean? I appreciate that. Hey man, quick question. I'm bisexual and never been on a date or ever had my first kiss. I'm 26 and a virgin as well, and I don't know what to do. Well, I mean, you being bisexual, man, that honestly, that should work to your favor. Because, I mean, the field is more expansive for you. But what I would say is just start putting yourself out there, man. That's what it comes down to. You're 26. I know you may think that, like, you're old for that, but you're still young. You're still very young. So my thing is this. I always told my friends this, like, when it comes to relationships, you only have to be right one time, right? Like, you only have to find that one person that, you know, you really vibe with, and that could be it for you for the rest of your life. So just kind of, you know, don't rush it, but just put yourself out there and just be confident in yourself. Jordan, did you know that blue fireworks are the hardest to make? I did not know that, no. But that's one of those facts that, like, I'm just gonna have with me for the rest of my life, so I appreciate it. Wave check. I mean, we're getting there, man. Honestly, bro, I've been slacking with the waves. I haven't really been taking too good care of them, but I think just my natural hair genetics have kind of saved me a little bit. But I've been more focused on, like, skincare and just taking care of my body. But we're dipping a little bit though, for real. I usually start at 6 or 7 p.m. depending on what I'm doing. Okay, I got you. I saw you streamed Back for Blood also. Definitely need to check that out. Pouring down rain here in Seattle. Man, in Texas, it's beautiful. It's like 75. The sun's not out, but I mean, it's just nice. How do you handle adversity? I think I always take a moment to reflect on the times that I've overcome adversity in my past, and just being able to remind myself that if I could do it then, I could do it now. So no obstacle placed in front of me I'll never let an obstacle get in the way or hold me back from the destination in mind. Whether I have to go around it, over it, or through it. I just do whatever I can. Hey bro, why do a lot of videos on YouTube say that Tiege Hanley is not good? I don't know. Maybe their skin types just aren't, like, conducive for that. But for me, personally, I mean, you be the judge of that, man. I use Tiege Hanley every day. You be the judge of that. So, the title is so inspiring, made me cry. I'm saying, man, I don't know. I just had to get that off my chest. So doing 180 waves or 360? No, I have 180s, I guess, because I'm rolling with the fade these days, lower maintenance. Hey Jordan, do you feel like having a girlfriend at 14 will drive me away from my goals and my purpose? Let me say this, okay? I just want to I want to put this out there, man. If you're a teenager, like if you're young, if you're a kid, because at 14 you're a kid, okay? Whether you like it or not, you're a child. You don't need to be too worried about like your purpose and everything, bro. Like you have the rest of your life. Like, bro, I promise you, if you start at 19, like bro, I didn't really get on my shit until I turned 19. And I think I'm doing just fine at 21. So don't worry too much about your future right now because you're changing so much so rapidly that it's just not even worth, you know, stressing over. Girls take ages to text back but really good in person all the time at work. Really annoying. I don't know what to think. You know, I think my perspective on that has changed a little bit. In the past, I would have told you like that she's just kind of, you know, just cut her off. But me personally, I'm a very bad texter, and all of my friends and family members can attest to that. I'm a terrible texter. It's not uncommon for me to wait like a day to get back to somebody. But that doesn't mean that I don't mess with that person. So I try not to judge too much off of response times because maybe that person's just not on their phone that much, or maybe they just don't like to text. But I would say just proceed with caution as a general rule of thumb for that. Jordan, if a girl offers a guy sex and he denies it, a few days later changes his mind, but she refuses, what does that mean? It means that he missed his opportunity. If we're being real, like, you shouldn't try to change her mind for her. Just let it go. Did your outside life start changing when you started growing on YouTube, like recognition and or more people hitting you up? You know, that's a very good question. Not really, no, it really hasn't. I've gotten recognized a few times in person, but it doesn't happen commonly enough to where like, I don't know, I think the people that I keep in my circle, they don't look at me differently for being like successful. Like to them, I'm still the same Jordan that I was when we first met. Like they don't think about the accolades and things like that. Yeah, I mean that's kind of, life is pretty much still the same, more or less. It's more about like my personal life and just my day-to-day routine that's changed a lot. But Jordan, have you tried the Wim Hof method? Wim Hof? Is it Wim Hof or Wim Hof? I don't know. But no, I haven't. I've been meaning to try it, but I want to make a video trying it. So I have to wait until I get to my apartment for that. So I can like set up my I don't know, my setup and everything. What car is that? Ferrari 458. Jordan, are you vegan? Yes, I am. Drip check. I mean, we're not really on some. This is a chill little fit that we got on. We got the Champion sweater, the fanny pack from Academy Sports. We got the sweatpants, the Nikes, and the Nike socks. Nothing crazy. This is like a pretty typical fit for me. Do you know what astral projection is? Yes, I do. And I have astral projected before. Still using honey on your face. The only time that I use honey on my face is as a face mask. Other than that, it's just Tej Hanley. What's good, Sean? Let's see. Any advice on if your back hurts during meditation? Like what part of your back and why is it hurting? Like, is it like because I've heard like, what was it, man? It was like the release of Kundalini energy, I believe. It can cause like a deep heat sensation or pain in your back because the energy is being released up. But I would say just try to breathe through it and find a position that you can, like, whether it's laying down or just sometimes I'll meditate in child's pose. You can look up that. Just find a position that's comfortable for you where you can breathe properly. Hey Jordan, do you have any advice on skin for teens? I have embarrassingly bad skin and my forehead is so rough and I can't seem to fix it. So are we talking like acne? Me, I never struggled with acne that much, but I definitely struggled with dry skin. And even to this day, I still do. Like, you probably can't see it, but like right here, I have like a few cuts and shit because my skin like dried out right there. But I would just say good skin starts from the inside out. Always remember that. Your skin is only a reflection of what's going on inside of your body. So try to fix your diet first. Diet, drink a gallon of water a day. Exercise every day. Get enough sleep if you can. And other than that, I mean, Tej Hanley. But like I said, good skin starts from the inside out. Is Tej skincare good for oily or sensitive skin? I can't speak too much on oily skin because, like I said, my skin is dry, but my skin is very sensitive. So it's fragrance free. Like pretty much all of their products, with the exception of the body wash, I believe, are fragrance free. So that's one of the reasons why I really like using their skincare products, because a lot of other skincare companies, they put fragrances and all this other shit in there that irritates my skin. What do you feel about skipping school and truancy? I think it's a bad habit. Even if you know that school isn't going to serve you in the long run, I think that being truant is not a good habit to develop in general. And I'm not just saying that because you know, I'm in a position where I'm supposed to say that. Like, I never skipped school. That's a lie. I did. But I would never, like, how do I put this? I would never like ditch school. It was only like, say on the last day of school, if I knew that they were just going to be partying or doing shit like that, I wouldn't go. But if I was supposed to be there and I was healthy, like, I was at school. Be honest, do you miss your long hair? Absolutely not, dude. I think about that shit every day, dude. I'm so grateful. Like, this is one of the best decisions I ever made, honestly. Real talk. Jordan, can you talk about the importance of sleep? Man, sleep is crucial. And I was one of those people that used to just like get 2-3 hours of sleep and be like, oh, I'm on my grind. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time to sleep. The fuck I don't. We better make time to sleep, bro. Sleep is so important because that's when your body heals. That's when your body heals itself. That's when your mind heals itself. And there's a lot of realizations that I've come to during my sleep, like just through dreams and things like that, just observations of my subconscious projections in my dreams. Do you have a favorite genre of music? R&B. Yeah, she says she's an awful texter. Like, she takes like ages to respond, and I don't really mind. I just get over it and think she's not into me. Then I see her and can't stop thinking about her. Yeah, man, it's tough. It's tough because you never know if somebody's telling the truth about that. Like I said, with me, I'm a bad texter. That's just what it is, right? But for her, if you don't know her well enough, that's why I would say proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. Like, don't just write her off just because she's not responding immediately. But just don't, like, at the same time, don't just throw yourself full force into that. Fuck flexing. Designer Jordan is his own boss. That's the biggest flex. You love to see it. Man, honestly, bro, I'm so grateful for that. That's the most, like, I don't know. I really don't say this shit enough. But, like, if given the choice between having a lot of money and being my own boss and, like, just working for myself, I'm gonna take being my own boss every single time. Every single time. I always said that I would rather make $50,000 a year working for myself than $500,000 a year working for someone else. That's just my mentality, though, because I can't work for people, man. Like, I just can't do it. I don't think I ever worked at a job for more than like 11 months. I couldn't. Thanks, Jordan, for putting me on a Giveon. Man, shout out to Giveon, bro. Giveon is, that man is goated, bro. Giveon is absolutely goated. Also, let me put you guys on real quick. Rinny, he just dropped a project called Constellations. I've listened to it like 2 or 3 times already. Shit is absolute gas, bro. Fire. You guys need to check that out. Jordan, do you have any tips on beating procrastination? I would just say you have to figure out your why. Like, why are you, and even if it's just a matter of loving yourself, right? Because if you have some shit that you know you need to do, like let's say you have homework to do, right? And you want to play video games. Tell yourself that when I finish my homework, I'm going to play video games. Because a lot of times, bro, like when you procrastinate, you're doing shit that's still going to be there when you finish your work anyways. For example, when I'm I might find myself watching a lot of YouTube videos, and I know I need to edit my video. And I'll tell myself, okay, they already finished their work. I still need to finish my work. And when I finish my work, their video is still going to be there. And if it's not there anymore, then, you know what I'm saying, I just wasn't supposed to watch it. You haven't explained the 1/11/22. That's the day that my book is dropping. January 11th, 2022. You're gonna do a 100K plaque video when it happens? Absolutely. Yes, I am. Jordan, I posted a picture of me kissing a girl. Ever since, my crush has been leaving me on red. Should I text her 10 times? Smoker X, look, man, you've left some pretty wild comments in the past. I think you know what I'm gonna tell you with that. Okay, I think you know my answer. You knew the answer when you asked the question. And so I'm gonna just let you fill in the blanks on your own with that one. I'm gonna let you fill in the blanks on your own. My spine just gets a little exhausted while I'm sitting down during meditation. It sounds like you need to work on your core strength. That's probably what it is. Work on your core and, like I said, just stretching. Try yoga. Yoga would be a very good way for you to work on that. Yo, Jordan, you're the GOAT. I appreciate that, Coaster Craziness. I had an amazing experience last night, and long story short, I made a move on one girl in the group and got her number, so that's cool. Thanks for the amazing self-help advice. Man, you love to see it, bro. I love seeing you guys, like, take the game that I give you and applying it. Like, that's the most fulfilling shit to me. Like, getting those emails where people say, like, oh, man, you know, I used your advice and I you know what I'm saying, now I'm, I don't know, chasing my dreams, or now I got this girl's number or whatever. Like, that shit is so dope to me. So dope. So I appreciate you for applying the advice, because to me, that's the greatest form of support that there is. Let's see. Hey, Jordan, been on semen retention and getting wet dreams. What does it mean and what can I do? That just means that your body is still subconsciously in that mindset of sex, releasing, like, the pleasure. I would just say meditation, waking up earlier does tend to help. Like, wake up like 5 o'clock in the morning for like maybe a couple of weeks. Take cold showers. If you do those 3 things right there, I mean, that should pretty much stop it. But, you know, even if you do those things, you're still gonna have wet dreams every now and then. It's just your body, you know, your body taking care of business. How to stop junk food and sugar cravings. Stop eating junk food completely. No cheat meals or anything. See, a lot of people, man, they'll look at the shit that I eat. They'll think like, damn, Jordan's tripping. But no, like, if you stop eating junk food for like a month or 2, you won't even want it anymore. Like, your taste buds will adapt and you'll start to crave healthy food. I think you should make a video about astral projection. Man, I've been telling people I'm gonna do that since like June of last year, bro. I'm gonna do it eventually. Eventually, yeah. How many times do you use your raw honey skincare method? I don't do that anymore. I do not do that anymore. I use Tiege Hanley now. Jordan, you need to visit some good nature spots. I don't know, dude. Where I live, there aren't too many good nature spots, but there's this one spot that I found. It's a little bit closer to the apartment I'm going to. You guys are definitely gonna get a stream over there for sure. I'm probably gonna do like another interactive stream where I let you guys decide where I go. Did you struggle managing your long hair, or were you tired of it? Both. I was tired of managing it every day. Like, it just, I don't know. Either you get haircuts every week or slow growing hair. No, I get haircuts every week. I get a haircut every single week. Gotta stay clean, man. Gotta stay fresh. What's your favorite quote? Damn, you're putting me on the spot with that one. I don't know if I just have one off the top of my head. One that always comes to mind is, darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. I think that that's a quote that really resonates with me and just my lifestyle, because love makes room for all. Love makes room for everything. What the hell, these little kids, man. These little hooligans. I'm going to sleep. It's kind of late. I'm gonna watch your video tomorrow. Bye. All right, AU, I appreciate you for stopping by. Jordan, I'm working on a video where I document the DFW area and how I see things. That's dope, man. That's really dope. Shout out to DFW. Shout out to everyone from the DFW area. What is meditation exactly? Meditation is the act of grounding yourself in the moment. I need some water. These kids getting a little too close to my car, bro. What are your thoughts on speaking to a girl you have feelings for? Me and this girl have never talked before ever since the 7th grade, in 10th now. And on Friday, I talked to her for the first time. I mean, you should. You should speak to, like, if you have feelings for her, why would you not speak to her? And I say that shit like I never, like, didn't talk to girls that I had crushes on or whatever. But, I mean, yeah, dude, you should definitely talk to her. See if you can rekindle that relationship in whatever way you can. Yeah, life is too short, man. Jordan, they say people with good hearts are the unluckiest in relationships. Can I hear your thoughts on that? Congrats on 90K, by the way. First of all, I appreciate that. I appreciate the support. And I don't think that's true. I really don't. I think that people with good hearts, a lot of times they can get taken advantage of. But I think that if you take that for what it is, which is an opportunity to grow and expand and love yourself more, I think that that's, you know, that's actually one of the biggest blessings that there is, in my opinion. Jordan, she's the prettiest girl I've seen. I can't let her go just like that. Can I triple text her? I mean, shit, dude, looks fade. Like, fuck you, man. Like, definitely don't like triple text her, man. If you have to, like I said, bro, you could hit her up and everything, but don't just like be desperate and shit, because that's all that's gonna do is push her away, and it's gonna fuck up your mental health too. Jordan, what's your insight on dating a girl who's 2 years older than me? There's nothing wrong with that. Age ain't nothing but a number, bro. Unless you're, my thing is this: if it's legal, it's straight, bro. I mean, shit, I think my dad was like 20 when he met my mom, and she was 24, and they ended up getting married. So, age ain't nothing but a number, bro. My ex was older than me too. She was like a year older than me, almost. What do you think about dealing with guilty feelings after a nofap relapse? I think subconsciously I attach my self-worth to it, which is a negative state of mind. I know that I'm doing it for myself. Well, I mean, you already won like 75% of the battle, which is just having that self-awareness. I think that for you, it's just a matter of, you have to learn to love yourself for hating yourself. I made a community post a few days ago saying, love yourself even when you don't like yourself. You need to start applying that. As a matter of fact, I would recommend you go read this book called Learning to Love Yourself by Gay Hendricks. I'm reading it for the second time right now, and there's a lot of shit in that book, bro. A lot of shit in that book. I did nofap, and after a month, I felt no real marginal improvements, and I relapsed. Should I go for longer next time, or should I cap it out at a month? From what I understand, 90 days is supposed to be where you start to see like real life-changing benefits. It takes about 90 days. So I would try 90 days, and if after that you don't want to do it anymore, then hey, free will, man, free choice. Hey Jordan, any tips on starting a self-improvement channel? Be vulnerable. I think that's the biggest thing. Especially men do not like vulnerability. Like they're afraid of it. But that's what makes you stand out. Be vulnerable, tell your story. That's how you connect with people. That cut fresh, bro. Keep making videos. I use them toward my life on the daily. They've helped. Yo, real DLW. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. My barber's always getting me right. And I'm glad that I'm able to make an impact on people, man. Like, to me, that's true wealth. In that sense, I'm wealthy. I'm truly wealthy. Spiritually. I want to help people like you do, but then I think, what do I know? How can I overcome this self-doubt? I mean, my thing is this, man. A lot of people think that you have to be an expert to speak on shit. You really don't, man. You just have to have a passion, and you learn as you go. Because see, a lot of people, they think that, oh, I have to know it all. I have to know everything so that I never make mistakes. Like I can just, how do I put this? Like I'll never, nobody can ever call me out for being wrong or whatever. But it's like if you have that mindset, you're gonna stop growing as a person. You're gonna stop growing as a person. So just do it. Like just start where you are right now. You'll pick up more information as you go. How to deal with fear of approaching a girl? Just do it before you give yourself a chance to talk yourself out of it. That's really what it comes down to. I feel like I've lost my ability to socialize. Like I can't talk in full sentences anymore, and I stumbled on my words, and I don't know what to do. Slow down. You're probably like you're probably thinking. No. You're probably speaking faster than you're thinking, and that's why you keep fucking up when you talk. That happens to me a lot when I film videos. Like I'll speak too quickly, and I don't give myself time to process what I'm about to say. So just take your time when you speak. Oh, I'm way behind. Okay, hold on. Let's come down here a little bit. Let's see. Yo, Jordan, you're doing vlogs so rarely that I think once you do them, make them longer because they're entertaining. I thought my vlogs were pretty long already, man. They were like 15, 20 minutes, but shit, I got you, man. I only really vlog when I travel. So whenever I take my next trip, i.e. when Awaken PSD flies me out to Miami, then you guys will get an hour vlog. How about that? How do you deal with walking by someone you know and acting like they don't exist? I mean, you got to give me more context. Like, why are you doing that? Like, is there like some type of animosity between you? I think that you can keep things cordial with somebody, even knowing that they're not a part of your life anymore, nor will they be a part of your life moving forward. Forgiveness is the best medicine. Everyone watching this that hasn't subbed, do it right now. I went from wishing I could get girls to feeling confident in myself and having other girls make moves on me. Subscribe to Jordan's channel now. Yo, Coaster Craziness, man. I'm glad to hear that everything's going so well for you, bro. That's what it's all about, man. I try to tell people, bro, it's self-confidence. That will get you so far in this life. Just that alone. Just pure confidence. Confidence and intention. Like, that's a deadly combination. Do you think that as a creator, I should focus on doing more videos with less quality or better videos in less quantity? I think it depends on what you like, man. Like for me, you know, I tried the whole like filmmaking thing like that. Me personally, I make the videos that I like to watch. So like I like to watch just raw videos of people talking. I like watching podcasts and shit like that. Like podcast videos, just pure words, conversation. So that's the type of videos that I make. But you know, it's all up to you and what you personally like. Let's see. Hey Jordan, how should I talk to this girl? She's shy and quiet and it's hard to start a conversation to someone. Like, any tips? Ask her questions, open-ended questions. Let's see. Jordan, on everything, you changed my life for the better. Chosen one, you changed my life for the better. And so has everyone else in this stream. So has everyone else that's ever watched one of my videos and subscribed to me. What's your skincare routine as of now? I'll make one before the end of this year, for sure. Nah, don't be vulnerable with the girl unless you know they aren't going to use that against you. I mean, I don't, like, my thing is this. If a girl tries to use that against you, you give them the Kendrick treatment. You just block them, keep it moving. Like, how could they really use that against you? You know, like that just shows their true colors. So really, if anything, you're doing yourself a favor by giving them an opportunity to do that. Anyone who uses that shit against you doesn't belong in your life. Plain and simple. Whether it's a girl, family member, friend. Bro, an old friend wants to fight me because we got in a fight. He slapped me and I did it back and we ended the year just fine. He's on another school now and now he wants revenge. Should I fight him? I don't know, bro. He sounds kind of... If he can't let something like that go after that long, I don't know, bro. I wouldn't do it personally. I don't think fighting is ever really necessary unless you're, like, in that moment in immense danger. Don't fight somebody over some shit that happened in the past. Don't ever fight over your pride. Don't ever fight over your pride, bro. A lot of people need to hear that shit, bro. Don't don't fight over your pride. It's not worth it, because the moment that you decide to do that, they've already won. Even if you win the fight, you could fold this man, put this man in the hospital in front of everybody on World Star, TikTok, all of that shit. He still won because he got you out of character. You might have won the physical fight, but he won the mental, the spiritual fight. I just got my first paycheck yesterday, and man, I don't know how to feel about it. Feel good, man. What I would do, look, first paycheck, let me tell you something. This is what I would tell myself back when I got my first check at IHOP in 2016, summer of 2016. Put 50% of that money away. 50% of that money away. The other 50%, you get whatever the fuck you want with that. How do you cool yourself when you're stressing? Very good question, actually. I meditate, I get into nature, and I think one of the most important things is I stop consuming. See, a lot of times you'll get stressed and you'll want to consume. Like, you'll want to watch a bunch of videos or, I don't know, watch Netflix and shit like that to distract yourself. But instead, what you need to do is stop consuming so that you can organize your thoughts. Because all you're doing by consuming is bringing more information into your mind, which is only going to stress you out even more. You're going to create more friction, more resistance, more tension. Instead of doing that, just give yourself time to organize your thoughts. I would recommend getting away from your phone, getting into nature, meditating, just doing shit like that, man. Journaling, that's another really good one. Just find ways to organize your thoughts. What do you think is a good first job for after high school? I was thinking Target, but I don't know. From what I understand, Target pays like 13 an hour, I think. That's a very good job coming out of high school. I mean, I never made 13 an hour at any of my jobs. So you'd be doing pretty good. Man said he wants revenge. Is this an anime? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if he, I don't know, but he sounds like the type of person that would like bring a weapon. Like, he wants revenge. Like, he's trying to, like, he's not just trying to fight, bro. I don't know. I wouldn't fuck with that. Do you read books, Jordan? Yes, I do. I'm currently reading Learning to Love Yourself by Gay Hendricks. How do you mew? Or is it mew? Mewing? Basically you take your tongue and you make it like flat, like, and then you put it up against the roof of your mouth. Like, just apply light pressure and just keep doing that. And like, over like, I was very skeptical when I first started, but in hindsight, it definitely has changed my facial structure. Definitely. But I started doing it like at the very beginning of 2020. So it took a while. I like your videos, they're entertaining and I relate to many of them. I appreciate that, bro. I do appreciate that. Talking about first paycheck, when is the first wave check? That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. When's the first wave check? I got my first paycheck and I got taxed by 300. What? How much did you make for them to tax 300? That's crazy. That's some nut shit, bro. How's your day going, man? My day's going pretty good. Just been creating a lot. Man, I made some bangers yesterday, guys. Let me just, like, since you guys are real ones, so you guys deserve to know this. I'm currently 3 weeks ahead on videos right now. 3 weeks ahead. So all the videos that you guys see for the next 3 weeks, with the exception of one of them, I still need to film one more video. They're all, I made all of them like before today. In those videos, there's a lot of fitness videos. I know I haven't dropped a fitness video in a while. I have like 3 or 4 fitness videos coming out. I have a few no fap videos coming out. just trying to bring some of that content back because I know that a lot of you guys subscribed for that. So just be on the lookout for that, man. I made an absolute banger yesterday. 50 pull-up, 100 push-up challenge. You heard it here first. So if someone came up to you every day and called you a bitch and sometimes pushed you or something, you wouldn't fight them over that. See, that's the thing. When they put their hands on you, that's when you cross that line into danger, right? Like, you are potentially putting me in danger. Now I have every right to put you to sleep in front of everyone. Like, but the thing is though, like, for example, if somebody's just calling you a bitch, like, you don't fight somebody over saying that. Because let's say somebody calls you a bitch, right? And you swing on them, you knock their teeth out in front of everyone. You get all this respect from people. Oh, you know, and I mean, like, the next year people won't remember that. What they will remember though is you being taken out in handcuffs when you go to jail for assault and battery because you hit him first. That's why I say you don't fight somebody over some bullshit like that. It's never worth it, bro. If somebody gets you out of character like that, like I said, they already won. No matter what happens during the fight, they won the mental battle. You're their slave. They're your master at that point. You should make a video about embracing your shadow if you haven't already. I haven't made a specific video on that, but I feel like it's kind of an undertone in all of my videos in a sense. We still need that wave tutorial. I got y'all, man. I'm kind of waiting on that. I feel like I could definitely make a little more progress on my waves, but I got y'all with that for sure. What's your opinion on tattoos? I love tattoos, man. I have one right now. It's my birthday. But I definitely plan on getting at least 1 or 2 more. If I overthink, can it end up being manifested, therefore happening? Sorry if I ask this again. I want to make sure this doesn't happen. Today is the first day I didn't overthink, but I must know. See, a lot of times it won't be the overthinking. It's you stressing about the overthinking that will kind of like fuck up your mindset, right? And the thing is, bro, you have to learn to love that part of yourself. You have to learn to love all parts of yourself. That's where it starts, man. See, like, if you're worried so much about your manifestation, like, just like about that stuff manifesting in your head, that worry that you have, that's what's going to bring it to you, not the overthinking itself. Let's see. How's life, Jordan? Life is great, man. Life is amazing. It is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. How old are you? I'm 21 years old. How much does your apartment cost? I'm gonna like give you guys all those details when I move in. I'm gonna make a video when I move in. What the fuck? I don't know what these kids doing. But how the fuck do I ignore him when he comes to my school? But I got some people, if it goes wrong, but still, how do I ignore him? Well, that's the thing, man. If he, like I said, if he puts you in danger, you reserve every right to fight him. But you don't go out of your way to fight this man. You just don't do that. But like I said, if he attacks you, you do what you got to do. How did you get a slipped disc? I'm pretty sure it was from squatting. If I'm not, I really don't know, but that's just my theory, personally. How do you manifest the things that you want? Set the intention, change your vibration, and live in the moment. Any tips on moving out, Jordan? I'll say this. For apartments, some shit that I did not know before. Okay, let me put you guys on a little bit of game right now. I thought that you just had to make enough money. Like, as soon as you make enough money, you can go and get an apartment. It doesn't work like that. They want to see proof of income. Okay, so like with me, for example, I had to show them like 6 months worth of income to show that I could afford the apartment. And they want you to make 3 times as much as the rent. Okay. Now, a lot of times you won't be able to do that. So like, even if, let's say you get out of college and you're making 40K a year, you can afford an apartment. That first month, like those first few months, you still won't be able to get the apartment. But what you do is you get a co-signer. Usually would be your parents. So me, I had to get my dad to co-sign on the apartment, even though I was making enough money. So That's just something that you should probably keep in mind. Is that like proof of income is very important. I was getting 400 a week, and the first one I got taxed, but I claimed it back. They fired me though. That was in August. You're getting 400 a week? That's what the fuck? What type of job were you working, bro? That's some good money, bro. That's some really good money. Damn, Jordan, I'm 21, and to be honest, bro, you're doing a lot better than me mentally and spiritually, dog. Hope I can bounce back like this soon. First of all, man, don't compare yourself to me. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Don't compare yourself to people, man, because there's always gonna be somebody who from the outside looking in looks like they're doing better than you. I can sit here and tell you right now, I still go through shit. I still go through shit just like anyone else. You know, and I definitely try to like make that clear in my videos too, that I'm not perfect. Like I still deal with self-doubt. I still deal with negative self-talk and all the same shit that you guys deal with, but we work through it together as a team. And that's my mindset. Yo, Jordan, I'm 19 and I never had a girlfriend. I try to text girls on Tinder, but they're all dry or leave me undelivered. Any advice? First of all, man, Tinder is not the move, man, for that exact reason. I don't know what it is about girls in this day and age, but they just don't know how to carry a conversation. They don't know how to carry a conversation. But I will say this, that's usually just on Tinder though. When you get away from Tinder, you'll find high quality girls, but Tinder is just not the move, bro. Stay away from dating apps. Go out and talk to people. Go out and talk to people. Or if you're gonna meet somebody, do it on social media. Like because if you're on Tinder, I would assume you're on social media too. In my opinion, online dating doesn't really work. I feel like it's just for female validation. Yeah, I really do. Like I agree with that. It's I don't want to say it doesn't work, but I feel like for our age group, like anywhere from 18 to like 25, it's not really effective, man. It's not too effective. But like for example, my sister, she found her boyfriend on Tinder, but they're like 29, 30. So like it's different when you get to that age range because people are actually like looking for relationships. But yeah, man, just leave that shit alone, dude, for real. Is it wrong to be ashamed of poverty at a young age, especially because I go to a private school in South Africa? Hell no, bro. I don't think you should be ashamed of, well, I don't want to say it's wrong, but I think you shouldn't be ashamed of poverty. You shouldn't be ashamed of where you come from, you know, because that's part of your story. Adversity is one of the most inspirational things to people. That's what builds that connection. Jordan, some advice, but I think just put more creativity in your thumbnails. I think that would help more people click on and find your videos. Just something to consider. Yeah, I mean, my thing with thumbnails is there's only so many things I can do in my thumbnails, right? Like it's only so many things that I could realistically do with that. But I could definitely, there's always room for improvement with everything though, for sure. So I do appreciate the input. How do you simply not care about attention? I catch myself seeking attention like when I'm working out. Like I said, man, I deal with the same shit too. I think the thing is, ask yourself at that moment, how do I feel right now? If you ask yourself that question, that will always bring you back to your own consciousness, your own state of awareness. What's good, Drew? Do you believe that we are the creators of our own misfortunes because of our own negative beliefs, and that it's then picked up by the subconscious mind and translated into the physical equivalent? Yes, I do. I do believe that. I was working in a chocolate factory. 8 shitty hours. It wasn't great, but that pay was immaculate. Yeah, you don't say. That's a lot of fucking money, man. Hey, Jordan, I have this crush that I recently got the information that she has a boyfriend, and I'm having a hard-ass time moving on from her. Any tips? I'm sorry if I text this message already. I mean, my thing is this, man. Like, I was always the type of person that when I found out a girl had a boyfriend, I would instantly lose all interest in her. It didn't matter how, I could have been infatuated with the girl for months, years. It really didn't matter. When I found out that a girl had a boyfriend, that was it for me. I think the reason why is because I don't like the idea of competing over a girl because I feel like that kind of like puts her up here. So my thing is this, bro. If she's in a relationship, I'm trying to, like I said, it's just natural for me. It's just naturally my mindset. But I mean, bro, how do I put this? Understand that what do you like about this girl so much? What do you like about that girl? I guarantee you there's another girl out there. Especially if you say you have a crush, that usually indicates that it's a surface level attraction. You just think she's attractive, whatever, maybe she's quirky personality. There's a lot of girls out there like that. A lot of girls out there like that, bro. How often do you wash your hair? Once a week. Any advice on how to stay in character even when people try to test you? In terms of like not fighting or just going to that space, like that negative headspace. First of all, it's about controlling your environment as much as you can. So like me, I know not to have certain conversations with certain people because certain people are provocative. Like that's just what it is. But when you can't control your environment, know when to walk away. Always know when to walk away. Because if somebody just keeps pestering you for long enough, they might break through. They might catch you on a bad day. So just walk away before anything can happen like that. Jordan, how can you stop needing validation? Let me tell you this real quick. I'm about to put you guys on a lot of game. It's not about not needing validation. You see, as humans, we do need validation. As spirits, we need validation. The key is understanding that you can give the validation to yourself. Okay, so when you want validation from somebody else, what do you actually want? You want validation from them so that you can feel comfortable giving it to yourself. You're basically waiting for other people to give you permission to give yourself validation. But you don't need their permission. You don't need their permission at all. Give yourself the validation now. Circumvent that cycle and give yourself that love that you deserve. That's basically what I do. It's not about getting rid of the need for it. It's about fulfilling the need on your own. What do you use to make your thumbnails? What app do you use? I use Photoshop. Hey, yo, Jordan, I made a new spoken word video. You inspired me to start uploading. I'm sure you'd like it, but I know you're busy living your life. But just know you're appreciated for your impact. Yo, rare vision forever. First of all, I appreciate the kind words. Second of all, email me a link and I'll definitely watch it. Have you ever felt like you're at the verge of receiving a lot of blessings, but start to become impatient because you want it now? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Man, I've been meaning to make a video about that too. I wrote a little spoken word about that a while back. I never made a video for it though. But just know that that's your ego. Your ego is trying to sabotage your blessings because it's afraid of change. Even if it's good change. Yo, Jordan, how do I not get friend zoned and not mess everything up? You have to let your intentions be known through words and actions. I uploaded a YouTube short from my phone, but the quality really dropped when uploaded. Any idea why that might be? Try and upload it through your computer. Try and send it to yourself through, like, try and send it to your email or whatever, airdrop it to, if you have a MacBook, airdrop it, and upload it from your computer. How tall are you, Jordan? I'm like 5'9". I feel like a lot of people think I'm taller than 5'9" for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm 5'9" though. My best friend is going down the wrong path in life. Should I stop being friends with him or just tolerate it? You know, one thing that that life has taught me, especially just growing up and growing apart from people, is learning to love people from a distance. You don't have to just cut him off like on some block him and, you know, oh, I can't be around you. But it's like you can be cordial with somebody but not share a space with them. It's just all love, but I can't be around you right now, you know, until you get your shit together and you're on that same wavelength as me. If surgery will make you happy, then go for it, but you don't need it a lot. I see a lot of girls that like bald guys or go strictly for bald guys. You just need facial hair though. Wait, what are we talking about here? You think getting surgery will cure the insecurity or make it worse? Let me tell you this, Justin. Okay, I can tell you're obviously very insecure in your looks. You could go and get that surgery and get your hair right, and I'm sure like the shit might make you feel confident right now, but after about 2 or 3 years, you're gonna find something else that you're not confident about. Okay, and it might be some shit that you can't change. Maybe it'll be your height, or you know what I'm saying. Maybe you have a scar or some shit like that. Like there's if you look for insecurities, if that's your mindset, you're always gonna find them. Okay, and I learned that shit the hard way. So just know that, like, yeah, you can go and get that, but just be wary of that. Be mindful of that. Control what you can control first and foremost. I would say like one thing that will always get your confidence up is getting your body right. Get in the best shape that you can get in. Get your body right, get your mind right, read books, just take good care of yourself, and that, like, just the act of doing that is going to, your confidence is going to skyrocket. This might be a dumb question, but how do I apply your videos to actual life? A lot of times I just watch and move on. Well, the underlying theme of my videos is self-love and confidence. So it really comes down to, in your day-to-day life, love yourself. Just make it a habit to love yourself and act in ways that reflect that. Will there be more spoken word videos in the future? Absolutely. I have a few that are like written. I can't think of visuals right now. I've hit like a mental block with that. And all of my writing like energy has gone into my book. But you guys will definitely get some in the future. My ex and I broke up because I cheated. We were at separate colleges and I realized I did it because I didn't value myself and thought she found someone else because I wasn't worth it. Any advice? Man, at this point, I feel like when you cheat, man, it's really hard. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to get that back. So I would just say you got to let that go. Realize that, yeah, you fucked up, but at least you learned from it. You learned from it. So just try not to make that same mistake again. You know, clearly you took something from that, and that's very, how do I put this? Reflective of your character. Like, it shows that you can make the most of a shitty situation and you have a lot of self-awareness. So yeah, man, just moving forward, don't make that mistake again. And also, like, I don't know if you've already done this, but apologize to her. You know, tell her that it had nothing to do with her, because cheating could definitely fuck somebody up mentally. I used to talk to this girl and I noticed I would get a boost of confidence and motivation, but now we don't talk as much and my motivation has plummeted. What should I do and why was this the case? The reason why that happened, Teddy, is because, and this has happened to me before too, that's why I know this, you put your self-worth into her, right? Like, so you have like a void inside of you, and she came in and filled that void for you. But you became reliant on her. You became overly attached to her to such an extent that you believed that you needed her. It's all in your mind. You believe that you need her to be complete. You need her to be your best self, but you don't. You don't need her. She's not there to fill that void. She's there to show you that that void is there so that you can fill it yourself. Even though you dropped out of college, when you were in college, did you have to stand up during class and have to present and talk? I'm an introvert and I don't like talking in class. Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like there were mostly group presentations, but I definitely had to talk in front of class a few times. But that's good though. That's good that you're, you know, getting out of your comfort zone in that way. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to a poetry night, like a spoken word poetry night later on this month. Probably gonna film it too, just to like get out of my comfort zone and present in front of people. I haven't done that shit since college, so I'm gonna see how that goes. Jordan, are you good at singing? Absolutely not. But my friend Awaken PSD, he's a he's a hell of a singer himself, so you should definitely check him out. I've been desiring a relationship recently, not because I feel like I need one, but I'm still wondering if this desire came from a place of wanting the experience or feeling like I'm not fulfilling myself. There's nothing wrong with wanting a relationship. Nothing wrong with wanting a relationship at all. But make sure that you have a strong relationship with yourself first. Otherwise, you won't be able to enjoy a relationship with someone else. I can speak from experience with that. How have you used red pill in your relationship? Um, the only thing that I took from red pill and actually applied into the relationship that I was in was that I needed to put myself and my purpose first. That was pretty much it. Other than that, like the whole like, see all the dating advice, bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, a lot of that shit is is kind of like not useless, but it just doesn't really. All you need is confidence, man. I don't know, man. I guess some people got to learn on their own, but confidence is key. The eyes are useless if the mind is blind. Chosen one, that's one of the coldest quotes that I've heard in a while, bro. That's that damn. I wish I could like pin shit on the phone, man. I can't do that. But that's one of those ones that I'm gonna keep in my mind for sure. Do you make your thumbnails on your phone or on your MacBook? I make them on my MacBook. Jordan is the best singer out. He's definitely up there with Giveon and Frank Ocean. Well, I mean, Kendrick is on that Awaken PSD is on that Daniel Caesar Boys to Men. Like he's just his voice is timeless. It's art. Let's see. That's true, Jordan. I was insecure about my weight before losing my hair, so I think it's going to be an everlasting loop of insecurity. Yes, The Rock is bald, but I'm not 6'5" and a millionaire like him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a loop. It's your own, like when you have that mindset, you're always going to project it back onto yourself no matter what. And like I said, I learned that shit the hard way. I got to that point where I was like, I realized that like, oh shit, like girls actually think I'm attractive, but I was still insecure about myself, even though I was getting the validation from them. That wasn't even enough. So that's when I started to do a lot of introspection and I realized, oh shit, I don't love myself right now. And that's where it needs to start for you. It's all about getting your mind right. See, I think you're so focused on the surface level shit that you're completely neglecting your mindset. And that's the key to having a high quality of life. A lot of people think that you got to look good, you got to have a lot of money. None of that shit matters if your mind isn't right, because you're never going to have enough. You're always going to have that lack mindset. It's all about your perception of your reality, not the reality itself. Jordan did that verse on Chicago Freestyle, not Giveon, not verse hook. Boy, let me tell you something. That song is heat, boy. That song is gas. I slept on it for a while, but that's one of those late night drive songs. Shit is immaculate. If I get butterflies in my stomach when texting a girl, what does that mean? Just wondering. It means you're into her. It means that you're into her. You're deeply infatuated with her. You know, we've all been there. If you haven't been there, then man, I hope everyone gets to experience that, bro. Because like having that genuine feeling for a girl is one of the most magical feelings that you could feel. Real shit. There's this cute girl that works at the grocery store. I'd like to ask her out and possibly start a relationship with her. But when I see her, I get intimidated by her presence. How do I overcome this? You just start off small. You know what I'm saying? Just start small. Like if you know that she's there like pretty often, you could just like do a little bit of small talk. One piece of game that I definitely picked up from my friend Kendrick, Awaken PSD. This is on no bullshit either. Like I noticed that he always does this. He always starts off with like a compliment. He always compliments the girl first. And what that does is it lets the person's guard down. So compliment, open-ended questions. Don't overdo it though. But just a nice innocent compliment. I like your hair, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Turn the compliment into open-ended questions that she can answer. Because people generally like to talk about themselves. So but at the same time though, I don't want you to be like too analytical about it. I feel like conversations are supposed to be natural. So just, you know, talk to her like about work and shit like that. You know, what time did you, well, nah, I wouldn't ask her that. But like, just, you know, ask her open-ended questions that she can answer. hate presenting. I hate that shit so much. That's good. It's good because that means that you're getting out of your comfort zone. I'm in 10th grade and I have to do a 40-minute presentation. As an introvert, what should I do to prepare for that? First of all, what type of goddamn class are you in that you have to do a 40-minute presentation? That's ridiculous, bro. That's crazy. I would just say make sure that you are very knowledgeable about the content itself. That's the most important thing. If you know what the fuck you're talking about, then it doesn't matter how many people are watching, right? Like, because you're just talking about something that you're passionate about. Also take your time. Just take your time when you speak. And don't let the presence of people intimidate you. Focus, like, keep your mind focused on the content itself. Like what you're talking about. Because if you're talking about something for 40 minutes, it must be some shit that, like, you know, you have to research very, very heavily into. So let's see. It's not all about money, to be honest. Money will attract the wrong girls and just get you used. And you never see the rock being used. Man just radiates confidence. Exactly, man. Exactly. See, a lot of people, they make the mistake of thinking that confidence is an effect and not a cause. And that's kind of like the whole shit behind my channel is like, confidence is the cause. Confidence is what gets you rich. Confidence is what gets you women, not the other way around. But like I said, man, some people got to learn that shit on their own. You know I did. What's your diet like right now? Also, what's your hair goals at the moment? My diet is all over the place, but generally speaking, I eat very, very clean. And my hair goals, I don't really have hair goals. I'm just kind of like, I just try to take care of myself in general. Do you think it's possible to have a good relationship with someone who partakes in smoking and or taking edibles when you personally don't and would never? Are we talking like a friendship or a like love, like romantic relationship? Because I feel like it'll be tough, man. It will be tough. Like initially you might be able to get around it if they just don't do it around you. But if you start talking about moving in together and they want to bring that shit into your place of living, that's when things can get a little bit, you know, they can things might not work out for the best. 40 minutes dropping out doesn't sound too bad. That's what I'm saying, bro. I've never heard of that before. That's some like college type shit, man. What type of class did you join? I mean, look, man, whatever class you're in, you probably knew what you were getting yourself into. So if you had the confidence to do it back then, you got the confidence to do it now. And my thing is this, bro, even if you fuck up, it's fine. It is what it is, man. Like, you just take it moment by moment, bro. Yo, Jordan, what do you think about leaving a legacy, leaving a mark on the world? I think that that shouldn't necessarily be. Here's my thing. Okay, I think a lot of people, they think that leaving a legacy, that's supposed to be the goal in itself. I think that should be the byproduct. That should be the byproduct of you finding confidence within yourself, embracing all of who you are, and expressing that to the world in your own unique way. If you do that, the legacy will happen naturally. But I feel like the people who want to leave a legacy, like that's their main primary goal, they kind of like, they start to distort their character just for the sake of attention. Like, for example, the people who do like commit mass shootings and shit like that, they left a legacy for sure. They left a mark on the world because that's what they wanted. That was their intention with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not always a good thing, man. I think that it should be the byproduct. Same with money. Like, money should not be the goal. Money should be the byproduct. That's the thing, man. That's probably like two of the biggest takeaways that I've accumulated from my YouTube journey so far. My biggest problem when I present is I get nervous. I don't know what to do. Understand that it's okay to get nervous, but when you get nervous, tell yourself that you're excited to present, right? Like, you have to have some, like, try to pick a topic, if you have the choice, that you're passionate about. and you're just so excited. Like for me, bro, sometimes when I film a video, sometimes I get nervous before I turn the camera on, because I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna say. I don't know how I'm gonna lay this video out for them in a way that is digestible. But it's like, I'll tell myself like, man, I can't wait to drop this game on them. Like I'm so excited to talk about this topic that, you know, I'm just gonna go right in. And I might mess up a few times, but it's like, you know, it's all about your energy. That's what really will help you. That's what will help you get your point across in a way that resonates with people. It's your energy. I'm struggling to balance school, sports, and YouTube. I'm 16 years old, but I feel like I'm running out of time. What should I do? Because I know I have to be consistent on YouTube. You're not running out of time, man. You're not running out of time at all, bro. Not at all. You are 16 years old, bro. You have all the time in the world. What I would say is just do the best that you can with what you have. Don't overextend yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like YouTube, look, man, what is the most important to you? Okay, what is the most important to you? You have to set your priorities in place. Now, you know that you have to do good in school in order to play sports. Okay, so that school is non-negotiable. Now, sports versus YouTube, which is most important to you? Which is most important to you? Jordan, you could have been a great athlete in my eyes. Man, funny you say that, bro. I just filmed a video yesterday talking about why I quit Little League football after one day of playing. That's probably one of the best videos on my channel, bro, for real. That shit, I'm talking about a weight lifted off of my shoulders, bro. Real shit. Are you religious? What are your thoughts on Christianity? I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. I have nothing against any religion. I believe that faith is the ultimate religion. If you believe in something strongly enough, it will present itself as truth in your life, and your reality will reflect that. So, you know what I'm saying? As within, so without, as above, so below, as the universe, so the soul. That's a whole TED Talk, no pun intended. No, for real, that is a fucking TED Talk, dude. I need that 40-minute presentation to get a possible scholarship. Okay, so the stakes are high, but it's not like like I said, bro, just understand this, bro. Just do the best that you can. That's all I can really tell you, bro. I mean, shit, like, talk about something that you're genuinely passionate about. And try to treat it as if you're having a conversation with your friend. I think that's, like, for me with my videos, like, if I get nervous, another thing that I'll do is I'll just pretend like the camera is one of my friends and I'm just having a conversation with them. And that always helps. How do I become more confident socially? I'm not socially anxious, but it's definitely something I want to be able to approach any girl. Practice, man. Like, really, like, I can sit here and give you the tips, like confidence and everything. That's the base of it. That's the foundation. But you have to put it into practice. You have to actually apply it. So the best way to do that is to actually go out and talk to people. Hold on, real quick. We got a donation. Yo, 38 Zay, I appreciate the donation, bro. I appreciate the donation. Yo, Jordan, just got into college. I'm ready to lose my virginity. Problem is, I don't want a relationship right now. Tips on how I should move. I mean, bro, if you just want to lose your V card, I don't think it should be that hard in college. Depending on, like, what college you go to. I mean, shit, bro, just, like, just be moral. Like, stay within your moral code. Stay within your, like, don't be one of those people that gets girls drunk and then, like, don't do some sketchy shit like that. But I guarantee you, bro, it's a lot of horny girls at college, bro, for real. I mean, you should be fine with that. Salut, Jordan. Je te suis depuis l'Afrique et j'adore vraiment ton mindset. Ça m'a fait réaliser beaucoup de choses. Okay, I'm going to try to decipher that because I took French in high school, okay? So we're going to try to break that shit down a little bit. Salut Jordan, that's hi Jordan. Okay, hi Jordan. Je suis de l'Afrique. You're from Africa, I'm assuming. And j'adore. I like, I love. I really like your mindset. That's pretty much all I got. That's all I got, man. I did better than I expected though, honestly. You'd be a great actor. I don't know about that, dude. I really don't know about that. Acting is one thing that I just never had any interest in. I don't know why. Do you have to go to church to believe in God? Absolutely not. No. What books do you recommend? I'm gonna make a video on that, bro. I know I've been telling you all that for a while, bro, but I'm gonna make a video to like just showing you guys all of the books that I've read these past couple of years that have changed my life. How do you stop comparing yourself to better looking guys? Like I said, you don't attack that issue from the surface level. You attack it from deep within. Like you have deeply rooted insecurities. You know what I would actually recommend that you do? I would recommend that you go seek therapy. I think therapy could be very beneficial for you. Seek therapy, figure out what the root cause of your issues is. Because if you have that type of inferiority complex, it's probably related to some type of childhood trauma or just some shit that you like just stored away in the back of your mind and you need to unpack that. So seek therapy. You know, there's BetterHelp, there's regular counseling. Just do what you can with what you got. And read Learning to Love Yourself by Gay Hendricks. That book should help you out. What's good, Anastasia? Jordan, this chick I was talking to lost interest in me. Any advice? Let her go. Let her go. See, this might be a bold take, bro. I don't believe that you can lose interest in somebody. I don't think you can actually lose interest in somebody. I think that if you lose interest in somebody, you never had interest in them to begin with. You just had interest in the thought of that person. Like you pedestalized them in your head, and when they didn't live up to your expectations that you set for them, and obviously I'm speaking from her perspective, you lose interest, or it seems like you lose interest, but in reality, you never actually liked them for them. So that's probably what happened. She just had that perception of you in her head. So let her go. Have you ever gotten noticed in public? Yes, I have. Twice. 2 times I got noticed in public. 1 time I had like somebody arrange a meeting between me and a subscriber. They were all very dope. Remember me? 30 AZ, of course I remember you. You're the person that's always asking about manifestation. You're always asking about how you can get your manifestation by 18. Which I hope that like everything's going good for you in that regard. And I do appreciate the donation yet again. It's crazy how much knowledge I've received from you alone. Adults respect my self-awareness. Man, self-awareness is so important, bro. That's one of the main things that I try to get across on my channel is just self-awareness. Because how can you be confident in yourself and love yourself if you don't even know yourself? Right? So just get to know yourself, man. Self-awareness is the foundation of success, the foundation of happiness. The presentation is on the Industrial Revolution and the effects of agriculture. Bro, I can't even name 3 trees. Man, I'm gonna keep real with you. I don't think I could do that shit, bro. Maybe I could if I really just put my mind to it, but god damn, bro, they hoed you, man. They really hoed you. I mean, dude, it's time to start researching. Just take as many notes as you can. I'm assuming that it's like a PowerPoint presentation, so you could just put little notes on there, or like maybe you have a note card. If not, then they really fucked you over. But that's what I would do personally, though. It's like take the best notes that you can. Jordan, keep grinding, bro. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Have a good day, everyone. All right, verified discipline. I appreciate you for stopping by, even though I'm 5 minutes behind. We got another donation. Hold on real quick. Julian SPI, I appreciate the donation. And do you fuck with Channel Orange? You know, I actually haven't listened to the album front to back before. Crazy as it sounds. I listened to Blonde. I only listened to Blonde full front to back this year for the first time. I've been listening to that a lot lately for my, just for inspiration for my book. Right now, the projects that I've really been fucking with were Blonde, Igor, I slept on Igor for a very long time too. Freudian, of course. Constellations by Rennie. The Giveon shit, you know, when it's all said and done, take time. Those are just like some of the projects that I've personally like listened to front to back like that. But Channel Orange, I'm gonna find time for that one, man. Oh yeah, and also Case Study, of course, by Daniel Caesar. But Channel Orange, that's on my list. Proverb by Dylan Sinclair. I listened to it one time, but I wasn't really like present when I was listening to it, so I want to listen to it again. And yeah, bro, that's like, I gotta give it a shot, man. But Blonde is just so like, it has so much replayability, bro. Like that shit is a masterpiece, bro. Like that's art. Like that's not just music. That is genuine art. Which is why I've been listening to it so much. Jordan, I used to be heavy in self-improvement and really motivated, but in May I fell into this hole. Not gonna say it's depression, but I was in a hole. Since then I haven't gotten that mindset back. I think that, how do I put this? It happens to the best of us, man. Like I've been through that shit too. That's when discipline takes place, man. You just have to like start right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard Ice Cold JT say this in a video not too long ago. Sometimes, bro, it's just about taking that first step. Like, okay, maybe you don't have enough motivation to go to the gym right now and get in a full workout. Okay, do 5 push-ups. You know, just start with something and work your way back up. Don't try to transform your life overnight. Let's see. Do you listen to Joyce Rice? I've never heard of that person before, no. Jordan, you put me on Giveon, thank you. Man, I'm trying to study, bro. Giveon is just, he's goated, man, for real. He needs to drop more music, but gotta give him a little break though. He just dropped. Daniel Caesar, I think Daniel Caesar is up next, bro. He is his turn now. Him and Frank Ocean, man. Where's Frank Ocean at? You can't rush Frank Ocean though, but yeah, but we need some new music. Rennie's gonna definitely hold me over for now though. Ain't no way he listened to Rennie too. Man, Rennie, that boy is different, bro, for real. That boy is different. I'm talking about just straight bangers, man. Straight up bangers. Yeah. Damn, that man makes some good ass music. Would you ever host a meet and greet? Absolutely. I'd love to do something like that one day. I just don't know where I would do it because my audience is so like spread out. Like it's just international. But for sure, one day I'll do something like that. How do I develop confidence to speak to girls cold approaching? Or do you even agree with cold approaching? That usually isn't my forte, but as far as confidence goes, man, it's just repetition. Like you just have to do it. Tell yourself this, like, okay, the first few times that I do it is going to be awkward. The conversation might be short. There might be an awkward silence. That's fine. Okay, we're just practicing. But eventually, I'm going to get better at it. And you know what I'm saying? I've definitely cold approached people recently. Just not even on some like trying to get people's numbers or anything, but just to like do it, just to expand a little bit, get out of my comfort zone. And to me, that's always a good feeling, just to grow. I've never regretted it, for sure. Did you take AP classes and do you think they were good for people trying to go to college? I took AP English. AP English was the only AP class I took. And I mean, I can see how it might be good for college, for sure. But I don't know. I think the AP test is bullshit, personally. I'm I'm probably just saying that because I got a 2 out of 5 on that shit, bro. I think you had to write 3 essays in 2 hours, man. That shit. Let me not even get on that, but yeah, bro. That's my take on it. Hey Jordan, how are you doing? XXX Tentacion, I am doing amazing. Do you think you'll hit 1 million subscribers one day? I know I'll hit a million subscribers one day. But okay, I need to go home and get some water, and I need to pee really bad. I'm just chilling in the Walmart parking lot right now. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. Hope that you guys were able to extract some type of value from this, including the people that are watching afterwards. Yeah, bro, stay tuned. Stay tuned for more streams, more content. I got some bangers on the way for you guys, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, some of the best content that I've made in a while is about to drop within these next 3 or 4 weeks. After that, you know what I'm saying, I'm about to move into my apartment. Once I move into my apartment, bro, and I get settled in there, it's game over. Okay, once I'm in my own space, it is game over. So real shit, bro. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Awaken PSD for stopping by as well. Go check him out if you love gaming. Gaming and anime. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it, bro. That's pretty much it, man. Just stay tuned and stay up and be yourselves. Be yourselves. Love yourselves. Live your lives.